We got it. Let's talk about it. Sierra-5. Let's open it up. Alright, so enough for intros and stuff. This is just for you guys because I'm going to do more, I don't know, a better video, whatever, for the YouTubes. Because everybody's seen these unboxings. There we go. There's the Sierra-5 right there in this little case thingy, whatever. Have all my important paperwork and bubbles. Scare everybody. Alright, bubbles, get rid of the cardboard box over in the pile. Keep that paperwork, don't lose that. That would be bad. And here we go. So, what we got is the Sierra-5. We went with the chemo version, apparently. If you keep up on this stuff, they have the chemo and the Xeno version. Where's the little thingy? There we go. And there we go. You get your little cigar cover thing, your sticker, which I still don't use any of those stickers. I think this is your, your card thing. It has a little QR code on there. That's smart. People are doing that instead of wasting the inside of your box with a bunch of unnecessary paperwork. Here's the long-awaited little feller. All right, we also have a shim kit. That is handy dandy. And a muzzle device, another handy thing. Make sure we get all this stuff out. We also have on the very bottom of the box, don't lose them, your nice handy dandy tools. Okay, that's all the stuff that comes in the box. Let's put this box aside because nobody cares about that right now. And all these things, and just clean this up real quick. All right, I should probably edit all that out, but whatever. So, here we go. Yes, this is good. It comes with a shim kit. This is their, I guess it'd be kind of cool if it came with the new shorter. They make a shorter one of these now. I guess they just technically kind of just released it, but a shorter flash hider, not a brake flash hider. And I like that because most of the other things come with brakes. I like flash hiders better, but that's kind of, I don't care. That's fine. Standard flash hider and your tools, which are very, very handy, very, very handy. And this guy. Let's open her up and check it out. That is nice. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yep. Okay. So we have a 3 serial number one. We didn't get into the thousands yet, so we're still below 500, so that's kind of cool, whatever. Camas, Utah. Dead air. Camas, Utah. Okay. See, and that's what I'm thinking. If you look at these, a lot of the other ones, they're made, well, let's just bring them out. We already have them here. A lot of the other ones are made in Georgia, okay? This guy is made in Camas, Utah, okay? So the interesting thing about that is that could explain partially why it took them so long to do this, because I think they're retooling or changing locations, whatever, bringing stuff over to Utah, and maybe getting away from these people in Georgia, which is where everything else is made right now. It's in that Norinco, or Norcross, Georgia. So anyway, that's interesting. That's interesting. That could be one reason. But yeah, holding these two guys side by side, you have the Sierra and the Sandman K, the short little guy. Very, very similar. All right. So I know we've already seen all the pictures from different other people doing it. But there's your lineup right there. You have your K, your Sandman K, Sierra, and then your Sandman S. So a perfect, pretty much, angle going down. That's cool. So it kind of meets the happy medium and stuff. Is everything? Nope, nothing's tightened on there. So we can look on the inside and see everything all shiny. If it doesn't come across, and I don't know if it does. I don't think it usually does. If I hold this thing up. Nah, I'll take some pictures and put it in here somewhere. I'll take some pictures. Oh good, nothing's tightened down. Okay, so I can take off the front cap as well, which it does have the flash hider front cap, which is nice. It's got some little grease on there, that's fine. So there's your front cap, or your area for your front cap. Again, I need a light in the front, but you can't see. I can see, but you can't see. So interesting, okay. So that's it. That's it. Nothing super, super crazy. It does look like it has a single clip. Not even all the way down. So it's got a single clip. No, it is all the way down. Single clip all the way down. I thought by looking at this the first time in another picture, that's why I'm going to take pictures of it, it looked like the first baffle was just a complete baffle. But it is different. They added some weird little lines and things, you know. I don't know what it does, but I mean, I'll trust them. They're the engineers. They're the ones building it, right? So if you look at the complete naked version of this guy, no mount, no, you know, no front of the can. I mean, yeah, you could get it with like a direct thread. You could get it as small as a Sandman K if you really wanted to. And pretty much dang near the same size. Pretty much. Now, an interesting thing to see. Let's put this guy back together real quick. I will leave the end cap off because I'm going to try something else. Interesting thing, if you put on the adapter, or the mount, the chemo mount, and you line this up, there you go. So that is very close. So this is the Turbo K, the YHM Turbo K. Very, very close. Like you're talking, I mean, you're talking, what is that, a quarter of an inch or so in difference? Very, very, very close. And that'll be interesting because this is a dedicated 5.56 can, a K can. They don't necessarily even say that this is a K can. Is there a way to see how many baffles are in here? That's interesting to note. Let's check that out. We can count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 baffles on the Sierra. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 baffles on the Turbo K. So that's interesting. 4 baffles on the YHM Turbo K, and then 6 baffles on the Sierra. So that'll be interesting too, just to see how stuff compares. I love comparing stuff. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be very, very neat. I'm super excited about this. Let's just throw it on a couple different build things real quick. Also, let's throw the, you know, for kicks and giggles and sizes and things, put on the e-brake. There you go. So the e-brake, when it goes on there and you hold these guys up, now it's just over, the Sierra is just over the length of the Sandman S. It's the Sandman S. So now it's kind of in reverse, right? We have these guys right there, this guy here. Now there's a big old drop, right? It's finer here, but it's like it's shifted, it's placed over. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And I would bet that this would sound really good. I know adding an e-brake to these things on any dead air can that I've had, any can that the e-brake will fit, right? I know that it has, like, I don't know, significantly is the term. There's another word I'm looking for. Noticeably, you can noticeably tell the difference whenever you throw an e-brake on. So that'll probably be pretty much how I run this guy, just because I want to get the best sound out of it and everything. But anyway, let's take that guy off real quick, just because for things sake and whatnot. Put on the flash hider. Just kind of hand tight stuff. We're not going crazy. I'm going to tighten down this mount because we're going to throw this on a couple different guns, kind of see how it looks, and just kind of go from there. 3 guns we got going on. So here is the MCX Legacy, right? So he'll fit on there, hopefully. Just like that. So that's what he looked like on the Legacy, right? Pretty much straight up. Not much any difference between it and the Turbo K. Really not much a whole lot of difference. And in size and weight, I mean, they're negligible, I think. But that's that guy. All right, and then here is my 14.5 pinned. This would probably be one of the ones that sounds that, well, I don't know. That MCX, since that's piston, might sound pretty good. But that works. That's a nice. That's a working gun. That's not a close quarter kind of thingy jigger, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but he works. I think it'll work well. I think it'll be good on there. That's 16 pinned, and then the one that I hope does really good because it's one of my favorite little guns. This little fella, the 11.5 inch gun. Yeah, see, there you go. I don't have a magazine. Yeah, I do. Here. Yeah, an empty one. There we go. Just to kind of get a feel for that kind of thing. I like that. That's good. Yep, you don't see anything. And the little red dot, it's there. It's not obtrusive. It's still a good size. For me, that's still a good size. Just a little, if you added ammunition to the magazine, it'd be pretty much perfectly balanced right there in the middle. That's nice. I like that. I think I'm really going to like that. But anyway, that's that guy. That's that guy. What we're gonna do whenever we actually get out and shoot this thing, on the first time shooting it, we're gonna take this guy. I'm just gonna throw this on here real quick. I'm not gonna time it. This is the 7.5 inch gun that I have. Technically one of my first AR-15s. And we're basically going to do something like this. When we actually get out to shoot it for the first time, put this guy on, and then we'll throw that guy on, and that will be pretty much the first time that we shoot this thing. We're just going to do a complete simulated full auto burn down, just to burn off any stuff in there and just kind of give it kind of a christening, as it were, a christening. That would be a completely impractical build right there. Not a whole much to it as far as like what would you do with this? I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine it's gonna be quiet. It's just gonna be a loud barking, you know, machine. But it'll be fun, and that's half the fun of everything, is just having some fun. And in reality, if it wasn't for the fact that it'd be extremely loud, that would be a very nice sized little setup right there. But the reality is that this would be completely impractical, but it'd be fun. So that's the idea. Take this guy off for now, because I'm going to actually attach him. And he doesn't have to be timed. I forgot about that. This is just a flash hider, 3-prong. There's no timing. That's the cool thing about it. You could use shims. It's nice it comes with it, but you don't need it if you're just using this, unless you're OCD about having your weld hole at the, or pin and weld hole at the bottom, and your alignment like right at the top. If you're not worried about that, these things are spaced out. You just tighten it down, rock set it, Loctite it, and you really don't have to worry about it. All right, so that's a quick little first look-see kind of thing. I really like it because it's from Dead Air, pretty much. I don't care what they put out. I think I would like anything they put out. I'm not even going to recant from that statement. I really do like specific, well, no, I like cans that do a lot of stuff, right? So this is kind of a departure from that. All these other, the Sandman series, they're all 30 cal. We all know that. So you can shoot most things back here. Well, minus 9mm in the 45-70. Pretty much everything else on here could be shot through these guys. I mean, your 308s, your AKs, 300 blackouts, your 5.56, you know, any 30 cal stuff. My 30-06, I haven't even shot the 30-06 with the Sandman K. That'd be kind of cool. But these series are just, they are super tough. And I still have yet to actually do the video review of this of the Sandman K. It's a freaking tank. This guy is, I mean, kind of a to hell and back kind of can. Like, it will do some serious work. And if the Sierra lives up to that reputation, even though it's not a Sandman, it's its own thing, but it's made by the same people, right? It's basically the same technology. If it can withstand and hold up to the same kind of abuse that the Sandmans can hold up to, and if it sounds good, has good flash reduction, all the different things, I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be cool. And either way, it's a new can, and new cans are cool until the next new can comes out, and then it becomes the old thing. I remember when I first got this was like the end-all, be-all. I mean, it has its niche and it does its purpose, but the more you get into this stuff, the more you want specific cans for specific jobs. What will be very interesting to see as well is the YHM Turbo K compared to the Sierra. That will be very interesting, I think, just because they're very close to the same size. The Sierra, I think, I mean, really, I'm not exactly sure how they do it. I think it's a little bit smaller in diameter, just a smidgen of a hair, it looks like. Maybe just a smidgen of a hair. Extremely close, extremely close. More baffles, maybe just a smidgen of a little bit thinner, the Sierra, and then less baffles, but maybe just a smidgen of a little bit wider, but shorter Turbo K. That'll be cool. So anyway, that's my initial thoughts and impressions. It looks good. I mean, if some people get really nitpicky about crap. It looks like, and I don't know if it'll show up on there. Yeah, I think it'll show up on there. If you can look right around the rim here, you can see some weird stuff with the knurling. I don't really care about that because I treat these things like tools, but other people might care about that. I don't know. I'm just going to show you anyway. That's it. If you want to see, if you have specific questions about the Sierra-5, I don't know anything about it yet. Anything that I get is going to be coming from their website, and or as time progresses, my own personal experience with it and stuff. I don't have, like, I'm not Aaron Cowan, whatever, Sage Dynamics. I'm not that guy. I wish I was. That'd be really cool to have access to all that kind of stuff, and not just access. I mean, he does what he does. But I don't have 2,000 rounds right now just to dedicate to this one can. Now, I probably will go out and buy a case of ammo just to do stuff with this can. But it's going to be a little bit spread out, all right? So be patient with me a little bit. But if there are specific questions and things you want to know, please do let me let me know. That's pretty much it. I'm excited. I know you can't tell, but I'm excited. All right. Y'all be good to be safe, and catch you later.